Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Ryan, and I'm from the Gamers of Serenity, and today we're here doing a fire bow review, or a bow review on the new zombies map, Eisendrache, and today we're going to be looking at the fire bow. Now, I'm actually going to rate these bows, and, oh shit, just bumped my desk, whoops. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so I'm actually going to rate these bows from 1 to 10, and 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, okay? So, the fire bow. How do you build a fire bow? Okay, so the upgrading process is actually extremely hard, and honestly, that kind of brings down the rating a little bit. But we'll get to that later. The cool thing about the fire bow is actually it's meant for hoarding. You cannot camp with this. I know from experience in this game. I made it to round 34, and the only reason why I died was because I tried to camp, and I went down beforehand. Because as you can see, I have quick revive. But anyways, so this bow is actually extremely good bow for hoarding. If you want to hoard, build the fire bow. Okay, it is very useful for hoarding. It can take out a horde from round 1 to 30 in 2, more like from 20 to 30. It can take out a horde in 2 charged shots if you do it correctly, of course. And this is actually very reminiscent of the Eisendrache-Fire from Black Ops 2. If you guys remember my race to round 30 on Die Rise, that is the gun I was using to actually complete the challenge. So this bow is extremely good for hoarding. If you want to hoard, as you can see, I'm hoarding in the spawn room. Like, look at this bow. Like, I would not be able to do this with any, well, except for the storm bow. I would not, and like the Skull Crusher bow, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't end this well. And definitely with the wolf bow. I mean, the wolf bow would be usable for it, just for a brief moment, but not on this round. Like, I can honestly say that. Like, I would be, get swarmed like crazy. But yeah, so this bow is insanely good, and I recommend that you guys attempt to build it, because, just try it out and maybe even use it with all your games, because you know, doing the same thing on Eisendrache actually can get very stale, because it is actually a very easy map. But if you guys want to switch it up, and you know, instead of doing a camping strategy and maybe just do a hoarding strategy, you know, this would be the bow to go to. So overall, this bow is actually, I'm going to give this a rate of an 8 out of 10. The reason why I knock off the 2 points is because of the upgrading process, because the second step to actually upgrading the bows, you have to shoot these pads, and the only way you can shoot them is if you're in the air by using those jumpy pad things. And the shots are damn near impossible, and this bow actually took me till round 17 to build it, and usually the wolf bow and the storm bow take me until round 13 to build them. So, you know, like, that's not ideal. But as soon as I got it, though, but here's the upside, as soon as I got it, I started finishing rounds so fast. Like, it was amazing, and I was able to hoard with it. Like, I hate to camp in zombies, I really do. And honestly, the only reason why I showed you guys that that camping strategy was just because I wanted to. I'm really dying to do videos on this thing, and I found it one night, and just because I was bored, and yeah, so. But this is good. This keeps you on your toes, and you know, it's hoarding, and like that's kind of what that's the premise of zombies, and it actually brings back a huge Origins feel to it, because, you know, like, it's like you have one of the elemental bows instead of staffs, and you can hoard with it. But with all the staffs, actually you have to hoard with it, because in Origins you can't camp anywhere. But on this you can, but not with this bow. So yeah. So if you want to hoard, I would recommend the fire bow or the wolf bow. But right now we're talking about the fire bow. And the fire bow is amazing, but it does get an 8 out of 10 just because it takes a couple seconds to kill zombies, but they don't hit you. So I mean, like, if anything, we could give this like a 8.5. But I think that would be the final rating of it, an 8.5. Just because of how good it is. And yeah, so if you guys ever wanna, like I said, if you ever wanna have a hoarding game of Eisendrache, build this bow. But I think that's all for, so the final rating, I'm going to say it again, final rating is an 8.5 out of 10, and the reason why we knocked off those points is because of the upgrading process, and because, and just because, like, it takes a little while to kill them, but that's not the biggest deal in the world, which is why it's an 8.5. Okay guys, that's all I have to say about the fire bow. I recommend you go build this, and I hope to see you in the next one. The next bow we're going to be doing is the Skull Crusher bow. I'm going to get on that tonight, and I will be uploading it tomorrow. Okay guys, bye-bye.